Welcome back. We're talking to Jasper football coach Tony Ahrens. The season starts on Friday, and Coach, you went through a preseason camp with your team. How'd things go as you guys get ready for the season?
Well, starting out with our, first of all, our senior group did a nice job as far as what we expected during preseason. They did a good job of leading the rest of the guys and providing an example of what we felt like we needed to get done. And we finally got into our preseason scrimmage to finally start hitting some other kind of a team. So by and large, we got through a good preseason and looking forward to our first game.
Well, you went to North for that scrimmage. How'd that go?
We came out and of course they have a nice facility down there, and we get lined up and we start out offensively, and we felt like we played a little soft on the first couple of snaps, but as the kids kind of settled down, it felt like we were doing a lot of things right and going to continue working on a lot of toughness at the line of scrimmage.
You guys start off with a new quarterback and a new offensive kind of setup. Just go over how the offense looks right now as you guys head in.
It's kind of interesting. A lot of people start talking about our skill guys when they talk about offense, and we tend to talk more about our offensive linemen because we feel like the skill guys we got can do a lot of good things for us, but none of those guys are going to do anything without a good, solid offensive line. So, we've been paying a lot of attention to getting those guys ready to go, and we got some seniors up front and have some experience there, so hopefully they'll come through.
What about on the defensive side of the football as you head in?
Well, again, I think it's a situation where it gets back to our seniors. We have a lot of seniors over there playing this year. They have a lot of experience. And, we got some good athletes, and those athletes are going to have to show up and play some football. I mean, you could be good at some positions athletically, but if those athletes aren't going to show up and play, then, but we got some kids that we feel like can get things done.
In the years past, we've talked about speed and getting to the football or making your block. How's the speed of this year's team?
I think one thing helping our speed is trying to get our kids to understand, right up front, where to line up. If you're not lined up right and you're a second behind the play, then you're not going to be very fast. So trying to be confident where we're supposed to be, and then getting to the ball. And again, if you know what you're doing, your speed of your defense picks up a lot, because we got some guys we feel like get the ball, but they got to get lined up right. And we worked very hard this week, on some of the things that Memorials are going to try to do.
And sometimes you'll butt head with kids in different stages, different classes. Is this a coachable team?
Yeah, I tell you what, we really like how eager our seniors are. It seems like these guys, they want to win, and they're in practice, and they pay attention, and they're attentive to what we are trying to do. But I think we got some guys that are on the team are very eager to come out and compete.
You touched on Memorial. What do you expect out of them down there?
Well, it's going to start out with their quarterback, Hurley. He's the first guy that they're going to put the ball in his hands and try to win a game. That's what they're going to do. They're going to spread you out, and he's going to be the guy. Defensively, I think they try to put a lot of older kids over there, and you're just watching them a little bit, from in past. I think they're going to play very similar to what they have, but we'll have to get in the game and see what they got up front on defense.
You fired up about this season, players, coaches, everybody?
It's kind of crazy. School starts, and there's a lot of activity down here at the field, and our kids seem to always be excited to get the season started, as our coaches do. Everybody invests a lot of time, and they like playing football. They like lining up Friday night and playing football, but we want to play and win, and so we look forward to it.
All right, Tony, thanks a lot, and it should be a great season.
Yeah, thank you, Kurt.
That's Jasper head football coach Tony Ahrens. We'll have more after this.